What's up, guys? I just been working on an installation job this week, so I figured I'd show you guys real quick how to make mitered elbows, which is really helpful when you're doing pipe insulation on bigger pipe and bigger insulation when you can't quite bend that armor flex around, or it's really cold out. If you're working outside and the insulation's really thick. So a lot of guys may know this, a lot may not know it. So I figured I'd just put it up there real quick because I think it's pretty cool, and when they're done, they look really nice and makes your elbows and your pipe insulation look really good over a really nice piping job. So let's get to it, guys.
Okay, so as you can see, guys, I don't know if you guys knew this. I didn't know this for the longest time, and I'll be the first to admit, every box of ArmorFlex comes with one of these diagrams on it. And this is how you can cut your angles. See how it has all the different the angles: 45, 22.5, 15 degrees, 11.25. That's your center. These are all the angles you can make. Here's an elbow, but those don't look good when you just cut them like that. This is how you can do a T. If you got a T in there to ArmorFlex them. Different angles you can make your elbows at. This is for your P-traps here. You use the 22.5 degrees. This is how we like to make our elbows, like this. So we're going to use the 22.5 degree angles here. I'll show you how to do that, but just so you guys, if you didn't know, every box of ArmorFlex pipe insulation comes with one of these on them. Alright guys, so here we go. We're just going to take our ArmorFlex. This is an old piece, but this is all we need to show what we're doing here. You need a knife, blade, something. We use an old Sawzall blade. Me, my buddy Stevie, my buddy Matt at work. We call this our shank, alright? Look at that, huh? Old Sawzall blade. That's all you need. Cuts this stuff great. So, just going to go with the 22.5 degree angle. We're going to cut one. Cut it right down. That's it. Then you go over here to the other 22.5 angle. Okay, line that up. Cut that right down as well. Okay, and then just say for the purpose of this, we'll just cut this off. This is going to be the length of our elbow. Okay? So we got these three pieces here, guys. Alright? This is what's going to make our elbow. Just like that. If you guys can see that. Okay? Perfect. Then what I'm going to do next time, we're going to take some ArmorFlex glue and glue it together. Alright guys, so here's our ArmorFlex cement. Just plain old ArmorFlex adhesive. That's all you need. So, I'm just going to open this up. We're going to, when you put this stuff on, you don't have to coat it wicked thick, guys. You just put it on like this. Let it go around the joint like that. Each piece. And let it sit a little bit before you put them together. You want this stuff to get tacky. Otherwise, if not, you'll be sitting there with it forever just trying to hold it because it will come apart. You got to let it sit for, 30 seconds, a minute or whatever, just to get it to tack up. I'll show you that in a minute. You want it to be nice and sticky. Like I said, you don't have to, drench this with this. You don't have to put it on like, you're painting your wall or something. Alright, so you just take it. If you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this. You want it to be tacky like that, if you can see it. Just like that. Okay? You just fit them together. When the stuff gets tacky, it sticks together pretty good. This will get on your hands or whatever if you're not wearing gloves, and it does stay on you. It's kind of a pain, but see how it's nice and tacky? Just like that. You just kind of squeeze them all together, make everything line up nice. And that's basically it, guys. We're going to let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll just show you what we do after. Just give it a couple minutes, to dry up. Normally, we sort of pre-make these, and then so they're all nice and dry for what the next step will be. Alright guys, so here we are. I cut this back a little bit, but here's our elbow. That's it. See how much better that is than trying to pull big 1-inch thick ArmorFlex around this. This one here is 1 1/8, but for bigger pipe and stuff, it's a pain. It's much better to do this, and it looks a million times better when your job is done. If you guys can see that. And then after, once they dry, this isn't completely dry, but I'm just going to show you. When you're ready to install, take the old shank again, huh? Gotta love the old prison shank, right? Just cut them open like this. And then when you're ready, all like that, you're just going to open it up, put it around your elbow, glue inside here and there, seal it tight, and there's your insulated elbow. And if you were going around a trap, you'd do the same thing. You'd make another angle going up that way. It's very simple. I mean, it takes a little time, but it makes your job, I think, look a lot better and a lot more professional, especially on big long pipe runs and on big pipe. That's basically it, guys. I just wanted to show that real quick because I think it makes a job look a lot more neat, a lot more professional. My buddies that work on the install crew do a great job of that stuff. They do amazing installs. Like I said, I just go once in a while. I help them out when they need the help. I normally go in after and do the startups and stuff, but once in a while I get to work on those jobs, and it's nice to do something different. I'll give them a shout out. My buddy Stevie, my buddy Matt, they do kick-ass work. All right, and there's other guys too, but they do the main refrigeration stuff, so I got to give them the props for that and for the work that they do. And said there's all different parts of this trade, guys. There's a lot of things you can get into. You know, it's sort of endless, like what you can do. So, but anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. As always, guys, I appreciate everything. Love all the support. You know, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you boys in the next one.